That is later, but first let's check out this confrontation from 1 week ago tonight.
If I see you out in that crowd one more time, or if I see your brother Abyss one more time.
I'm not sure what he does.
Don't talk! If I see either one of you, it'll be the last time either one of you are ever seen. Stupid bastard.
Well, conspicuous by his absence, not in his usual seat, Joseph Park, he must have heeded the warning of Bully Ray, who competes in the Bound for Glory series against Samoa Joe when we come back.
Well,
as we return to Impact Wrestling, it is time for our second Bound for Glory series match of the night. Important points are at stake right now. Samoa Joe in the Bound for Glory series. You think about this physical, this submission-oriented style, a perfect match for the Bound for Glory series, especially when you factor in the extra points that you earn for tap-out submission wins.
Yeah, I tell you, these two men here, a lot of similarities because they're both big, rugged, tough, strong guys, and they're nasty as hell, so this is going to be a smash-mouth style, like two guys in a pit, man, just swinging and throwing bombs at each other.
We saw Samoa Joe try to exploit the rear naked choke, other submission moves last week against James Storm. One would think that he would try to revisit that strategy tonight. And in terms of the scoreboard in the Bound for Glory series, Bully Ray has yet to get on the board. Samoa Joe currently in second place with 17 points. He picked up those 17 points over this past weekend in Buffalo, New York, and in Oshawa, Canada.
Well, that's not going to work, Bully. You're not going to be able to bully Samoa Joe. There's no back down in this man.
Intimidation tactics by Bully Ray, as Taz pointing out, have no effect on the Samoan submission machine.
Well, Bully Ray has to be careful. You don't want to get sucked into anything where Samoa Joe can grab a hold of one of your limbs and bend them in ways that they shouldn't go. That would make for a long Thursday evening for one Bully Ray.
Taz, Bound for Glory series is huge, all building to our biggest pay-per-view event of the year in the month of October. That is Bound for Glory, and next week, it's the special announcement. We will have the site of Bound for Glory. We will announce the location for the Bound for Glory pay-per-view, and I'm told it's a city that we have never been before.
Oh, that means you know. You will tell me.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know. Who are you kidding? Come on,
accuse me of that.
Yeah, you're in the loop. I know you're in the loop. Office guy. But anyway, right now, see, Bully Ray got caught. Like I said, you got to be careful. Got a 2-on-1 on his wrist. He's trying to get out of there. Nice counter with an arm wringer by Bully Ray.
Maybe you would tell us. You know, like you mentioned in the clip, you're always carrying me out here.
Come on now. Let's let the facts get away with a good story. But you see, Bully Ray now gets himself caught again with a hold by Joe. A side headlock, well placed.
Back-to-back physical confrontations and collisions. And the Bully gets the better of it for the moment with the perfectly placed elbow.
Oh, that's sanitary. I guess it's part of your own body. It's fluids that come into your body and you return them back in your body.
I think it's okay.
I guess that's okay if that's the way, you know, will float your boat, I guess, on live TV.
Strikes from the Samoan submission machine. On target, but quickly cut off by Bully. He goes low road, breaking the eyes.
Well, it's effective road, though, too, Mike. You know, and that's, you know, you got to stop that momentum of Samoa Joe. And, you know, Bully Ray, that's his style. He'll do whatever it takes to shut a man down. I agree with it.
Wow, a big-time suplex on Joe by the Bully, who drops down. Who's it going to be that picks up the all-important points in the Bound for Glory series? Bully Ray, Samoa Joe. We'll find out when we return. Tenay and Taz welcoming you back to Impact Wrestling on Spike Bound for Glory Series matchup. Samoa Joe really taking it to Bully Ray.
You're not kidding. And bam, look at that. Again, that excellent athleticism by the very large and thick Samoa Joe. Ooh, just got dropped though right there by Bully. Well done by Bully Ray.
Offensive flurry, the burst by Samoa Joe. Cut off, courtesy of the Bully Ray clothesline. And the complexion of this match, much of which Bully Ray was in control of early on. During the commercial break, Samoa Joe turns it around, but now the Bully back in charge.
Yeah, you got to really be careful of this right here if you're Joe. You want Bully Ray to get some sort of momentum on you. And Joe's aware of that. Oh, man, those chops are nasty.
And so are those forearms.
Samoa Joe is so difficult to hurt. Resilient, tough as hell.
Both men connect as both go for the clothesline. Bully drapes the arm. Could get the pin right here.
Joe able to pop that shoulder up.
Taz, from the second that I heard that we were going to have this match tonight, one thing I was thinking about was the tempers of these two men. Something that you have to factor in, because they've got to be careful. You get disqualified in the Bound for Glory series, it costs you 10 points.
Well, that's a great point. Frankly, I think both these men are smart enough not to make that mistake. That's just my opinion, knowing both men very well. I don't think they would do that, but you never know. You never know.
Heat of the action.
Oh, exactly. You get that momentum going. You get your machismo up, and that's what happens. You start losing the cool a little bit.
We've talked for weeks about how great Slammiversary was in Dallas, Texas, and tonight it's the rematch for the World Tag Team titles as Bully Ray is going to try and get a submission win here using the ropes for leverage. AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, they're going to defend the titles against the former champions Daniels and Kazarian. World Tag Team Championship match tore down the house at Slammiversary, and it is tonight.
Oh, and there's a lot of emotion flying through that match. You know, that's what's going to happen in that deal. And especially with AJ,
I think he's focused, right?
You think?
Oh, we heard it tonight. He is PO'd. He gets more revenge on Daniels and Kazarian. He could zero in.
Well, how about Kazarian? He's furious at Daniels, and you can't blame him. We'll get into that later on, though, Mike. But you see right here, I think there's a good game plan by Bully Ray. He's working on that arm, man. Just putting a load of pressure on the arm of Joe, which, you know what? As a former competitor, what I think he's doing is eliminating submissions. Those suplexes for Joe.
And especially the rear naked choke, right?
Absolutely, because if he has one wing, he can't apply a submission right, or rear naked choke the right way, or throw.
It's a great analysis, Taz. You're right on top of things.
That's what I do. I don't want to brag, you know, I'm just saying.
Joe trying to get some relief outside. Bully right on him, and well, Joe going to take it outside the ring.
Yeah, Bully Ray just walked right towards Joe to try and pull him in, and Joe waited and just pulled him down, but Bully Ray back in control. Nasty right there, slamming that hand and arm on those steel steps.
I don't think there's any question. You're dead on. Bully trying to take away the offense in terms of many of the submission holds from Samoa Joe. Here comes the Bully out of the corner.
Oh, man, got some height. Nobody home on the splash. Bully Ray landed right on his midsection pretty hard.
Now, yeah, one after the other from Samoa Joe. Bully shot into the corner, and he's ready. Got the elbow up.
Whoa.
Inverted atomic drop, courtesy of Joe. Big boot dicks the Bully. Senton, back splash. Gonna finish him off right here, Joe says.
Another outstanding Bound for Glory series match here.
Well, it's been a theme, hasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Not a surprise when you know what's at stake.
Oh, man. What a power. He's got him. Bully's got him. Now, how Joe kicked out his neck whiplash on the impact of the mat on that version of a Uranagi by Bully Ray.
Again, the Bound for Glory series, it's all about determining who gets the World Heavyweight title shot at our biggest pay-per-view event of the year in October at Bound for Glory. Bully trying to get on the scoreboard. Here he comes off the middle rope. No!
Man. Great shot right there. Great camera work. You can see the way Bully just landed his whole spine and upper back right in the middle of the ring.
Joe has the Bully in his sights.
Oh, God.
What a turnaround in the complexion of the match.
Well, that's a typical veteran move right there by Bully and just very effective. Bully Ray avoiding the count out right there. That's smart.
Yeah, in to break the count of our referee, Earl Hebner.
Oh, what the hell?
What?
Joseph Park.
You said earlier that he wasn't in the crowd at the impact zone. Remember, Bully Ray warned him, do not, whatever you do show up at any point of the impact zone. And here, Joseph Park face to face.
Oh, God. What? What the hell? Joseph Park stopping the taste of the Bully's. Oh, wait.
Oh, here it is. Rear naked choke apart. And a quick tap out by Bully Ray.
Your winner, the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe!
Wow. Samoa Joe getting 10 points, man. Holy cow.
And how about the aggression shown by that man, Joseph Park? I didn't see that one coming.
I don't think Joseph Park learned that in law school. He's from the Windy City of Chicago, so I mean, he slapped the hell out of Bully Ray. So give a big assist to Joseph Park for Samoa Joe. And Joe able to see the back of Bully. His back was turned to him, so he hooked that rear choke. 10 points.
Joseph Park asking for a microphone.
Hey, Bully, I know who you are, but do you know who I am? I'm Joseph Park. And you? Well, you're nothing but a jackass bully. You know, I've been bullied my entire life. Since I was a little kid running around on the playground in Cleveland, Ohio, to high school, to college, hell, even law school I was bullied. And you know what? It ends right here, right now, tonight. Yeah. This is no longer about my brother Abyss. This is about you and me, Bully Ray. You see, I have watched you. You see, Bully Ray, I have watched you bully everybody and impose your will on everybody around here for long enough, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, and they're sick of it. Aren't you guys sick of it? So, Bully Ray, if you want, if you would like, why don't we settle this thing once and for all? You give me 2 weeks. 2 weeks to get ready. 2 weeks from tonight. And I'll meet you in that ring and I'll fight you again. And this time, Bully Ray, I'm bringing the fight right to you. You let me know.
He's out of his mind. Joseph Park, he's out of his mind. Hey, listen, I can appreciate the guy Brewer said here.
We sure did.
2 weeks. You need more than 2 weeks, my man.
Issuing a challenge to Bully Ray?